This is Charlie Kao with Travel Mall in Durban, South Africa at the Indaba Travel Trade Exhibition with Bongani, who's with Tourism KwaZulu-Natal. Sorry for that. Lovely people. Beautiful stretches of ocean, beaches, wildlife.
Yeah, it is just a beautiful province, beautiful place to be at. Beautiful beaches that are warm, that are absolutely beautiful, that are not tainted by too much of too much technology in those beaches and too many people there. So it's really lovely. With such warmth from the people.
To put the geography in perspective, oh, it reminds me of the World Cup back there. The KwaZulu-Natal is located in the southeastern part of South Africa. Not too far away from the southern tip. And the city that most people would recognize it is Durban, where we are, and which is beach resort.
Yeah. It really is a beach resort kind of city. It really is a surfer kind of city. That's the kind of city that we have. That is Durban. It's very relaxed. You find a lot of people in their shorts and flip-flops because that's the kind of city. It really is. The city prides itself on being the warmest place to be, and it's not just the warmth of the weather only, but it's the warmth of the people as well. Because everybody in Durban is just friendly, wants to welcome you, and wants to relax and have a drink with you.
Going back in time, of course, this area is also known as the Zulu Kingdom.
Yes.
How far back does that trace back?
It traced back about 200 years back. So I think it's next year that we're celebrating those years. And it really is, we're celebrating from the time when our King Shaka actually made the Zulu nation and bringing people together and gathering people together to become one nation of the Zulus. So, and that is still very celebrated. It's still a very cultural province with a lot of Zulu heritage from north to south.
Is that the same king or his ancestors who did a pretty good job of preventing the Portuguese from colonizing the area?
Very well known for that, isn't he? But yes, definitely he is. And I think the cleverness about if you read history and you really go to the places where King Shaka ruled, you can see what his thinking was that there's power in the masses. So I've got to have a bigger nation of Zulu people who are going to be together to keep out the enemies. And that's exactly what it did. That's why the colonialism then did not succeed at the time.
Tourism, combination of the beach, the wildlife, nature, loads of World Heritage recognized destinations within that. Tourism must make a very important part of the economy.
It is a huge part of our economy. It is quite a focus on our economic plans going forward in the country as South Africa. We recognize that it makes up a big chunk of our GDP, and that is why we put such an emphasis on tourism. We want to be the gateway of Africa, and we want to remain the gateway to Africa. So because of that, the government has spent a lot of money making sure that the tourism bears its fruits very much in the near future and contributes towards the GDP.
Well, it doesn't hurt. It's very helpful to have the president of South Africa to be from Durban,
Exactly.
From your province.
And he's a proud Zulu man who's very cultural, so it really helps to have a president like him.
direct international air service.
Yes.
How is that progressing?
That is, you know, it's really been progressing so well. When we started with the initiative, there was a lot of skepticism that it would work. Now we've got direct flights that are flying into King Shaka International Airport here in Durban. We started with, just regionally, we started with South African Express, covering the southern parts of Africa, linking with South Africa. Now we have got Turkish Airlines that comes directly from Istanbul. We've got Ethiopian Airlines flying directly from Addis Ababa, and we've got Qatar Airways flies from Doha directly to Durban, and Emirates from Dubai. So,
yep, both Turkish and those Gulf state mega carriers.
Yeah.
They bring a lot of feed from around the world.
Exactly, they bring a lot of feed, and we've seen it making a huge difference in our tourism numbers. We've seen a lot of people starting their tours here in Durban and ending their tours here in Durban. That it really does make for a better economy. So we are now hoping that we get a direct flight to and from London, which is the talks that we have in the future. Yeah.
Is this talk about South African Airways merging possibly with South African Express? Is that still ongoing?
That is still on the cards. What I can tell you right now is that they haven't released any official statements yet. They are doing a feasibility study to see if it is possible or not possible.
And the outcome, if they do it, the outcome of that would be further air service, direct air service, you think?
It would be, because there would still be, I think as a regional carrier, South African Express would still carry on their mandate of bringing people and linking people in Southern Africa to South Africa. So that would happen through King Shaka International Airport.
I see sports tourism
Yes.
is pretty big here.
Yes.
Speak a little bit about that.
We love our sports tourism. We've got a number of teams that are based here in South Africa. So, for example, our rugby team with Australia, we get a lot of Australians that come in just for the rugby when we have great rugby matches, and with the cricket, with a lot of people from India that come through, and other parts of the world. So sports tourism has become an area that we look at, and we get a lot of companies that actually package things like golf, rugby into and incorporate it into packages for longer stays in South Africa.
The website?
Yes.
Is what?
Our website is very easy, www.zulu.org.za. That's Zulu, ZULU.org.za.
.za.
Yeah.
Okay. And Bongani with Tourism KwaZulu-Natal, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Salega.
Salela.